I was once sitting on a plane a few years ago, and I started talking to the stranger. Turned out this guy was an executive in Silicon Valley, and I said, "What should I be writing about?" And he didn't say anything about technology. He started talking about some of his colleagues who were, as he put it, preparing for the end of the world. And I started digging into it, and sure enough, it turned out that people were convinced that society was heading towards some sort of crack-up. The CEO of Reddit, Steve Huffman, told me that he had gone out and gotten eye surgery, LASIK surgery, because he said, "I don't want to have to be reliant on contact lenses if the supply chains break down." Part of the reason these guys became convinced of this is that they spend so much time building the systems and then reading what it is that people are saying to each other online, that they came to be convinced that society was not nearly as sturdy as we might think it is, that they're willing to spend their money not to prevent the worst consequences, but to help themselves and their families escape. Out in Kansas, there are nuclear silos that have been decommissioned and now turned into luxury bunkers in the event of the apocalypse. They have everything you could need. These condos, as they're called, sell for about $3 million. I think it's tempting to sometimes dismiss all this as a form of entertainment, a kind of sci-fi for the tech bros. It's a kind of gilded despair. I found it very, very unsettling to wander in that world for a while.